Logically, if the flu vaccine is acceptable, there can be nothing wrong with the COVID-19 vaccine.
Ia i whakawhahinga ni lau whawhipaki lahi au pita na dolu e huhu malu'i koviti o tala au ika ki sai. Ka he taim te tau ki he huhu makundi e momoko, pia o asi mai e whahinga i koe ni o la honga la tula pou ai whaitoa huhu malu'i ki he fuluu. Ko mea pe ku tono no ai e te whaka ni ka hui koe whaunga tatau pe o whau mo ngāhi aki ai whaitoa koviti tahaiwa, ko ia pe o ngāhi aki ki whaitoa huhu malu'i koe ni fuluu, pea mo hata whahinga huhu malu'i pe. Whau pe i he whaunga tatau, mo e mawhai o kua mai pe me i he WHO, aia o nau o stesi pe whapapau i hono lelei pe te kua mai ki he kakai. Ko ia o koe ke uhinga lelei, ai pehe e hanihi o sai ai whaitoa fuluu, kai ke sai e whaitoa COVID tahaiwa.
Pacific Island communities in New Zealand have been badly affected by conspiracy theories about COVID-19 ever since the pandemic struck in 2020. Investigations by Kanewa News into the phenomenon show that the Tongan community in New Zealand is also vulnerable to such anti-vaccination conspiracy theories. Recent research has highlighted the presence of a core of anti-vaccination campaigners and right-wing conspiracy theories in New Zealand. Their conspiracy theories are shared by some Pacific Island communities. Similar ideas have been taken up and used in Fiji, the Solomon Islands, and Papua New Guinea. They have also been taken up by islander communities in Australia. There are a number of reasons for the spread of these conspiracies in the Pacific communities. Research by New Zealand Ministry of Health and others suggest this may be because of education, mistrust of government sources, uncertainty, and cultural isolation. For many people, the COVID-19 epidemic has simply been too large to comprehend. When that happens, they may seek simpler or simplistic solutions for what is happening. Some of the solutions are far out on the edge. Research in the United States has shown a strong link between conspiracy theories and fundamentalist Christianity. This has been reflected in New Zealand by the behavior of Bishop Brian Tamaki and his followers. However, a number of Tongan online communities that have promoted conspiracy theories are now saying very different things about the winter flu jab. Some Facebook groups which oppose COVID vaccines and promoted extremist ideas to support their misleading arguments have now supported the flu vaccine. They have told people flu vaccines are perfect, unlike COVID vaccines. The fact is that flu vaccines, like the COVID-19 vaccines, are tested, verified, and follow the advice and guidelines of the World Health Organization. Logically, if the flu vaccine is acceptable, there can be nothing wrong with the COVID-19 vaccine. The WHO has been collaborating with scientists and policymakers around the world for the past 50 years to develop a unified approach to manufacturing, testing, and regulatory oversight of influenza vaccine development, as well as their efficient use and distribution. The fact that these online communities are supporting the flu vaccination is a good sign. Vaccination is the most effective way to prevent infection and severe outcomes caused by influenza viruses. Getting a flu vaccine helps reduce your risk of getting really sick or having to go hospital. About 500 New Zealanders die from the flu each year. The goals of this year's vaccination campaign include vaccinating 75% of Maori and Pacific people aged 55 and over. According to the Ministry of Health, 47% of Pacifica people over 65 in the Auckland region had received the flu jab by the week ending June 9. The vaccination rate for Pacifica peoples in Auckland aged 55 to 64 for the same period was 29%. For those aged 6 months to 12 years in Auckland, it is 5%. The flu vaccine is free for people aged 65 and over, Māori and Pacific people aged 55 and over, pregnant people, and people who have long-term conditions like diabetes, asthma, or heart conditions, children aged 6 months to 12 years old, and people with mental health and addiction issues. The flu vaccine can be booked through www.bookmyvaccine.health.nz.